Hey everyone, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm Heather Vickery. I am the CEO and founder of Vickery & Co. What is Vickery & Co, you may wonder? Well, we are a success and leadership coaching firm, and I specialize in helping you build a life that you are absolutely wildly in love with by embracing your fears, getting to know deep down what it is that you really want to do, what's in your way, what's blocking you, and then leveraging that knowledge to choose bravely. Because what we know for sure is that when we choose bravely on purpose, we choose bigger, we win bigger, and it's contagious. So I come on live in this group, Brave on Purpose, which is our amazing free private group for people who are out there living their best brave life every day. I come live every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Hello, friend. How are you? Welcome. At 1:30 p.m. Central. I also go live on YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube, hey, how are you? If you are in the United States, then it's the day before Thanksgiving and you might be very busy today. I totally get that. I appreciate you tuning in. Whether you're watching or you're just listening, it's so nice to have you here and to share some space with you. For those of you who don't already know much about me, I am the executive producer and host of the Brave Files podcast, where we interview people who have stepped out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. I'm the author of the #1 new release book, Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap. Really proud of this book. And I would love for you to grab a copy. If you already have a copy and you have looked at it, please do me the favor and the honor of writing a review on Amazon and on Goodreads. These reviews make a huge difference in helping people find the book. It would mean the world to me. It would mean the world. You would have my undying gratitude. And actually, that's a really nice lead in to what today's Brave in Action live show topic is. I entitled it Get Grateful. Now, some of you may say, I'm grateful. I feel it. I've got gratitude coming out all of me, right? I love it. And some of you go, oh, I could use more of that. In fact, not too long ago, I received a private message that said, do you have time to talk? Because I don't feel like I'm grateful correctly. It was a really fascinating conversation. And I appreciated the opportunity to see this concept of gratitude from a new perspective. And I want to just tell you what I told that friend, which is there's no wrong way to be grateful. And you can, and I don't use this word very often, but should be grateful even if you are privileged, even if you have more than enough, you are happy, you feel joyful. You don't have to be less grateful because you have more than someone else or because you have more privilege than someone else. Gratitude is this really magical thing that has scientifically proven to increase overall happiness and well-being while decreasing anxiety, stress, and depression. Gratitude brings us joy, and gratitude brings us community, because expressing gratitude is very rarely just about us. We are often grateful for other people in our lives, other things in our lives, things people have done or said or shown. And when we then share and express that gratitude with others, it builds community. It builds gratitude. Gratitude begets gratitude. The more we're grateful for, the more we have to be grateful for. So I'm actually certified in positive psychology. That's where I really learned about the power of gratitude. And I want to be really clear that positive psychology is not toxic positivity. Positive psychology is looking for the silver lining. It's looking for what's good, even when things are tough or bad. And in fact, I would venture to say gratitude is the most impactful when we are going through difficult times, when we are reminded that there is something in this for us, or there is one good thing. And I would challenge you to think right now back on your life, moments that felt like the bottom was going to fall out, maybe. What came from that made you stronger, healthier, happier, any of that? And love those parts. Love those difficult, challenging parts, and express gratitude for them, to them, maybe even, and this is tricky and it's not going to work for everybody, but somebody who's done you wrong, if you are better for having survived that experience, and I'm not talking about any sort of abuse, mental, emotional, physical, sexual. I'm not talking about that. I know that that's different, and hopefully you're taking good care of yourself and getting proper therapy, treatment, and other things for that. But in general, somebody hurt your feelings, or they made you feel bad, or they stole something from you, or they lied and they cheated, or whatever it was. What did you learn? What did you get from that made you stronger and healthier and happier and a better version of you? And express gratitude. You don't have to say anything to that person, but for yourself, I'm grateful to this person for showing me how strong I am, or how capable I am, or that I can change my situation, or that it doesn't define me, this thing somebody else did. So I actually have written, because I believe so much in the power of gratitude, I have written and produced 2 gratitude journals and books on gratitude. This is the first one that came out. This is the second edition of it. It's called Shift Your Focus, and it's a gratitude journal for adults. I love quotes, so there are quotes throughout it. In fact, I love that I opened to this one. I interviewed people who are creatives, who are entrepreneurs, and then also we have some quotes from folks who are just sort of famous. But this quote that I opened to, so you can see it's a guided journal, I'll share with you. This is just some tips and some ways that I use gratitude. But this one is, and I'm going to have to tag him, my longtime friend, John Howard. I've known John since I was in college. He was out of college, but we worked together at a little theater in Springfield, Ohio. Oh my goodness. What wonderful. I'm so grateful for the memories that opening this is pulling up for me. And John said, gratitude is recognizing the ways in which you're blessed and carrying those blessings forward. And that's really what I mean when I say to you that gratitude is something you can give to others, that you can share, give to your community. So when I created this journal, I wrote a book portion that talks about my study of gratitude, what led me to gratitude, why it was impactful and important, the science behind it. And I personally am not a fan of a blank journal. I get really intimidated by a blank page, whether it's a journal or the computer screen. Who feels that? Does anybody feel that? So for me, a guided journal is really helpful. So that's what I wanted to do. And so every day, it's a 180-day guided journal. It says, today I'm grateful for personal high fives and wins, which are different than what you're grateful for. Your wins, you may be grateful for your wins, but your wins aren't always the things that you're grateful for. That's okay. How did you express gratitude today outwardly? And then there are 180 unique prompts. And I'm really proud of this. They're different every day. What sound made you smile today? That's the one I just opened to. This one says, what daily ritual are you most grateful for today? Right? So many different ways to think about what you're grateful for, to connect with gratitude in a unique and surprising way, and see how that feels. So after I produced this book, folks started asking if they could use this journal with their kids. And I had enough people ask, and I wanted to listen. I wanted to be aware that I thought, well, let me do one for kids and families. And it's called Grow Grateful, a gratitude journal for kids and families. And in fact, when I was naming the book, I was really connected to the parents in my community on my personal Facebook page. And I had a lot of people vote and help me come up with the name of this book. And I had several people say, I feel like I have some ownership over it because I helped you come up with the name. And I love that so much because we want to grow grateful. We want to grow gratitude from the ground floor up. Your children are not too young to participate in a gratitude practice. There are so many different ways to do it. And when I was doing this journal, all of the quotes in this one are from kids age 2 to 18. And I did a focus group. And I interviewed a bunch of parents, and I asked those parents to talk with their kids about what they thought gratitude was, what it meant to them, how they expressed it, how it made them feel. And my dear, dear friend, Sharonda, I'm going to tag you here because I love this story, and her spectacular daughter, Ryan. She has 2 spectacular daughters, but Ryan, who was only 11 at the time, said, Mom, I think that feeling grateful and expressing gratitude are 2 different things. Well, yes, Ryan was 100% right about that. And one is internal. One is about you, is about how you process, and the other is external. It is how you share with others that something they've done, they've said, their behavior has impacted you and given you something to be grateful for. When we share that gratitude with other people, we change lives, we change days, right? People can go from feeling bad to feeling great. It feels amazing to have somebody say thank you. Your smile changed my day. When you were kind to me, it had this impact. All of those things. So that's actually why we added How Did You Express Gratitude Today? We added it to this book. And then I did a second edition of the original book and added that question in because it was so important and so impactful. And I love it so much. I also, in Grow Grateful, the Kids and Family Journal, I'm going to see if I can find it. One of the people that I interviewed, and I loved this so much. She talked with her daughter, who was really young at the time. I thought this was so cool. Why can't I find it? I have this. Oh, here it is. And after they had the conversation the next morning, they found this note, and I printed the whole note in the book because I had to. I thought it was so magical. I love my mom for helping me every day. She helps me do things. I also love my dad. He makes us dinner every day. So please respect your parents for helping you every day. And you can help your parents too. You can do these things every day. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. And I love you, to her brother, who she names. And the mom said, I just wanted you to know that just having this conversation with my child had such an impact that then the next day she wrote us a gratitude note and left it on the table. So it's never too early. It can make a huge impact. The quotes in this book are so much fun. This is from Nora, age 15. Gratitude is not just being thankful inside, but being thankful enough to share it with others. I loved that one. I thought that was amazing. Let's see here. Madeline, age 13 at the time. Remember, this book is a couple years old. Gratitude means more than thank you. When you're really grateful for something, it's like a blessing carries you. I love that. When you're really grateful for something, it's like a blessing carries you. And then this one was from my own daughter. And she was 9 at the time. She's about to turn 12. She'll be 12 on Tuesday. And this is one of my favorite things I've ever read. The feeling of gratitude is a big hug. I am grateful a lot, but I don't always take it into consideration. The thoughts of gratitude get lost in my mind like a penny in a jar of quarters. I'm always grateful for something. I just don't always realize it right away. So my job here, my goal, what I want to do and share with you today, and I try to do this every day to the best of my ability, is that we don't want your penny to get lost in a jar of quarters. So unless we utilize the BRAVE method, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, the BRAVE method is my coaching method, and BRAVE is an acronym. Stands for boundaries, reassessment, reframing, resilience, action, accountability, vulnerability, expand, and empower. And the R, I call those the 3 R's. Unless we are utilizing the R in the BRAVE method and we are reassessing and reframing, we may miss the gratitude. We may miss the penny in the jar of quarters because there's so many other things happening. We don't catch it, right? So make sure you are applying the BRAVE method to when and how you express gratitude, how you choose to envelop gratitude, make it a part of your life. Some people will do a daily gratitude practice, whether it's first thing in the morning or it's in the evening before bed, whatever you want to do. The big key is making sure that you say out loud and or write down the things you're grateful for. Don't just think them in your head. You can keep it on your phone. You could keep it. There are apps for it. You could keep it on your computer. Lots of different ways and things that you can do. But get the gratitude out because that's where the science is. And when I tell you there's science behind gratitude, I really mean it. If you do an MRI of somebody before they start a gratitude practice and then come back, if they do a gratitude practice every day for 3 months, and what that means is listing 3 to 5 things you're grateful for and why, and the and why is important, every day for 3 months, you can literally see that they are happier and less stressed on an MRI. That's incredibly cool, folks. It really works. It really, really makes a difference. And it really changes the way you move through the world. I tell people all the time that we can't change other people, right? We know that. We can only change ourselves. But when we change ourselves, we change the people around us. When we change how we show up into a room, when we change how we engage and interact and connect with people, it changes them. because we treat people, we teach people how to treat us. They're going to respond to our energy. And if your energy is one of love and kindness and gratitude, it's going to be hard pressed for them not to give that back, at least on some level. And it may take a minute. Maybe that's not the first thing they do, but keep at it, folks. Keep showing up with love and kindness and gratitude. And I use gratitude as a way to take myself out of a really stressful moment right away. Let's say something really frustrating happens. I get stuck in traffic, or I barely miss an accident, or the internet's not working and I need to be online for something, or I stub my toe or whatever. Like, I get to feel first, I feel all my feelings. How do I feel about this? Oh, I'm frustrated. I'm scared. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm hurt, whatever, right? Whatever it is. I feel those feelings because we always want to be honest and feel our feelings. And then after I feel those feelings, I will channel that into a quick in the moment gratitude practice. Okay, what am I grateful for right now? Let's just say I am stuck in a traffic jam. We already know I'm mad about the traffic jam. We already know I'm going to be late. We already know I don't have time for this. I felt all those feelings. And then I say, oh, I'm grateful I'm not in a car accident. I'm grateful I'm going to get to my destination safely. I'm grateful I have a car. I'm warm. I'm safe, right? And I can channel that. Also, one of my favorite things to do if I'm just feeling tired or drained or stressed or overwhelmed is to pause and do a quick gratitude practice where I would look around me, take a couple deep breaths. You guys want to do it with me? Who's here? Let's do a second one. Deep inhale. Right? That feels better already. And then I'll look around and I'll find 5 things that I'm grateful for that I can see around me right now. I'm grateful for my cell phone because although sometimes I'm tethered to it, it is a really magical thing that allows me to do all sorts of things I couldn't do otherwise. I'm grateful for this room, which we built. This room is our studio. We built it in the pandemic. My friend Jared, who built it for us, my partner, who was in this with me all the way, because it's a beautiful space. It's filled with plants that bring me joy. I'm grateful for the plants. I'm grateful for the sun that streams in. I'm grateful for my book that I worked so hard for. I'm grateful for this brand new microphone that I have that makes me sound awesome. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful you're here, right? And that just sort of shifts our mind and our energy. And so in the United States, on Thanksgiving, we always talk about gratitude. What are you thankful for? It's a ritual. Almost everyone does it. But I urge you to get grateful all the time, all year long, every day. Whatever your gratitude practice is, do it, love it. And please comment below and share with me, what are you grateful for right now, today, the last month, the last year? 2020 was an interesting year, right? What are we grateful for from it? What are we experiencing that we're glad about, even amongst stressful, hard, difficult times? Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you. Again, I'm Heather Vickery. I'm the CEO and founder of Vickery & Co. We're a success and leadership coaching firm dedicated to helping you build a life and a business that you absolutely fucking love. We do that through my Brave Method. I do it through the Brave Files podcast, my book, Fuck Fearless. And I want to let you all know, if you've stuck with me all the way to the end here, I am doing something that I've never, ever done before. And I am doing a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale. Something I've never done before. I'm super excited about it. I have opened up 4 slots for VIP days in my schedule. 4 slots. It's a 6-hour session where we get together, you and me, either virtually or you come to me here in Forest Park, Illinois in person. That's up to you. And we are going to work through everything that you want to work on one particular topic of your life. We are going to work together collectively to dig through, figure out what you want, make a plan. You're going to walk out with a thoughtful, actionable plan that you can put into action right away. If you are interested in that, you can't buy it on my website. You just have to send me an email, heather@vickeryandco.com. Send me that email and let me know you want one of those 4 spots. When they're gone, they're gone. It's 50% off for Black Friday through Cyber Monday. If you visit vickeryandco.com/ I'm in the middle of a live video. Sorry about that, folks. My cleaning folks just appeared. They've been yelling for me. And I was trying to ignore them, but they just got louder. And I'm grateful that they're here. Go to vickeryandco.com/Black Friday 21 to get all the details, figure out if it's right for you or not, and then send me an email at heather@vickery&co, and we will get your VIP day scheduled. It's a really special thing. I typically only do a few a year, so having 4 spots open is a really big deal. And why did I do it? Because I want to. Because I want to show you how important, how impactful, and how empowered you can be, how powerful you are. And I want to help you take 2022 in a direction that you have stalled on for a long time and ready to go. Thank you so much. If you're in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. If not, happy Thursday, which is tomorrow. And I look forward to talking with you all soon. I'll see you next Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Central. This is Heather Vickery reminding you today and every day to go out and choose bravely. Bye.